Welcome back to Marketplace Europe. AI is transforming every sector, from shopping and streaming to banking and transport. In the health space, Dutch tech giant Philips says they're ready to lead the charge in transforming patient care. CNN's Clare Sebastian went to Eindhoven to find out more.
Philips is no stranger to transformations.
What started as a light bulb company more than 130 years ago here in Eindhoven in the Netherlands has, in the last 2 decades or so, completely refocused its mission towards healthcare. And now, that mission is being supercharged by artificial intelligence.
As a customer engagement manager for Philips, Zoe Reversé knows her way around some of the most high-tech medical devices the company has to offer. That includes the ultrasound machine, a common tool that's part of the 3.6 billion diagnostic medical examinations performed every year, according to the World Health Organization. This version has been updated to include AI software.
So our patient is getting a general heart health check, which usually would take quite a few manual steps for the sonographer.
She gives me a demo with a volunteer patient. The sonogram tech Linda is using a preloaded scan showing the left ventricle of a human heart.
What AI is doing here is that it's helping with that workflow.
Right.
So we go from a very manual, quite lengthy exam to something way shorter that will deliver more consistent images.
The pace of transformation in healthcare is tectonic. It really is impressive.
A former physician, Shez Partovi, is now the Chief Innovation and Strategy Officer at Philips. He's experienced firsthand the changes to this industry over the last 10 years.
There's an incredible demand for care with the aging population, with increasing chronic conditions, and then there's a dwindling supply across the world, and so you have this incredible imbalance. And the amazing part is that we find ourselves at this moment in history where actually AI can help bridge that divide between the demand for care and the availability of care.
But I think there is a trust issue, right? There is going to be a psychological barrier to get over here, not only I think for physicians, but also for patients.
Well, so trust is traction, first of all, in healthcare and AI. It's interesting, we did a Future Health Index as a survey we did of over 2,000 or so clinicians and about 16,000 patients. And your point on trust, clinicians had about 79% sense of optimism and trust, if you will, in AI, and patients actually had about 59, so 20% trust gap where clinicians are more hopeful that it can help them and patients are concerned that it might reduce the time they have with physicians.
With AI tech like the ultrasound software, the key point, Philips says, is that the trained medical professional gets the final say.
So they can override it if necessary.
They can override it at every moment. They can modify it to really, because they are looking at it all the time. AI is not taking any decision, it's proposing.
But what I'm not seeing here, and anyone who's had an ultrasound knows this, that there's lots of manual clicking that goes on different locations. I'm not seeing any of that.
It's one click to simply accept. So everything is automated. It's really helping to solve one of the biggest issues in the healthcare industry, which is we don't have enough sonographers, and we have a lot of patients that we want to treat.
Like much of the world, Europe is increasingly leaning on tech to help treat a growing population. The digital health market here has a projected value of more than $267 billion by 2030. Yet it faces intense competition from regions including Asia and North America.
I think the European medtech sector is it's in mixed health, I would say. The science is strong. We do a lot of R&D, a lot of research. Scientific breakthroughs come from Europe and the UK. However, we don't spend anything like as much as the US on public sector support for life science research and medtech research. I think the figure most recently was about 50% of the US figure, and private investment is even less.
If something goes wrong and an AI model was involved in a diagnosis, who's to blame?
Yeah, well, the AI models, the current regulatory framework is always the healthcare professional is the licensed professional to render care, to make a decision. And so today, it is still the responsibility and both the privilege and the responsibility of the clinician to say, here's my decision of how to care for an individual. And the tool sets are supporting that decision. They may choose to use it or not use it. We make technology that helps them make that choice to deliver better care for more people.
that is all we have time for this month's Marketplace Europe. Thank you for joining us. You can find more from us online at cnn.com/MPE. But for now, goodbye.